toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. The Gators will kick it off to get us underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. So the Oklahoma State Cowboys offense is on the field for the first time today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
This crowd on hand trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on 3rd down. Creates a little room. Turning it on. What a play there, and he's got it all the way down to the 7-yard line. And the Cowboys racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll run the option. Now the toss. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but using that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like, really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that run.
3rd and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. Trying play action. Keeps looking downfield. And he rolls into the house. Pistols firing. Touchdown, Cowboys.
And they talked about it this week with us. They talked about wanting to start this football game fast. Nothing like taking the opening possession, using your script to your advantage, and then getting closer and exerting your physicality, running the football in, off to a hot start for this offense.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Florida's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have 2 guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got 2 very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are 2 of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Gators will punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead.
Yeah, and the QB tried to use some touch, let that thing hang up in the air. But when you're hanging up over the middle of the field, the defenders have a lot of time to go and try to get it and make a play. A lot of guys near the football. Nice job by the defense being in great position.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. The Cowboys come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. It's complete to the left. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for room, it's Thompson. Got enough for the first. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he stopped at the 18. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off. Really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
He's got it and still on his feet. Goes out of bounds, but they'll be set up with a 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Wants to go up top. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Play by the defense, he'll lose 4. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. He's got it on the move. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. How about being completely oblivious to the rush, standing in, delivering the football, and taking the big hit?
And everybody's going, yeah, I'm sure that's easy. Well, you do it with all those big boys breathing down your neck with bad intentions. They want to rip your head off, but you're just going to hang in there. You know, stay calm, deliver the pass. Great job, great effort.
Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the 1st quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Laundry down on the field as the pass is incomplete, but let's see what the penalty is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. To the air, it's Bryant. Hauls it in. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Gators in the hurry-up.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Got the back over the middle. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. This time they'll go to the running game. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. The Gators come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Looking to throw on third. Gets it to the back. There he goes. Couldn't quite get it into the end zone. He goes out of bounds at the 3, but they are in business. First and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. They'll give it another shot on second and goal from the 4. Tries again to get it in. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Brings up third and goal.
They'll look to throw on third and goal. Going for 6. Touchdown, Florida! Fit it in the window for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Got the quick completion. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Oklahoma State has the lead here. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Gives it on the option. Breaks into the open. Bulldozes his way through. Touchdown, Cowboys! Great job by the back on the option.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear, with his speed, he was gone.
And he's coming out of the end zone. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great. So I know offensively, I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
And the Gators will hustle to the line. Back to pass, it's Bryant. He'll off one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Gators will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll take it on the return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Oklahoma State hoping to get the pistols firing on offense. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33. And the Cowboys in a good spot here with second and short. Back to pass. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. Quarterback making checks. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The Cowboys decide to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. Makes the signal, secures a fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Off the play fake on first down. Fires on the move. On target to the left. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go.
Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. Motion from the wideout. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The give. Headed to the end zone. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. And the Gators trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. Wide receiver comes in motion. With the run on first and goal. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Gator. The AT unit on the field. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
The play action fake. Incomplete. And he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back.
Oh, and on defense, you just got to be able to finish that play. That defender had the football in his hands. He's just got to catch it. That should have been an interception.
On third down, he drops to throw. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And the Cowboys will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Just concentrate on one thing, making the catch. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Gators want to pick up the tempo. Looking downfield, it's Bryant. Throws for the tight end. Got his man to the left. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
They're going to run it. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Gators with myriad options after that big pickup on first down.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they love to convert this third and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. He'll need to strike this one cleanly from 48 yards out. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. How about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. He's got it on the right. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense. The Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, let him go get it.
They get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. They believe they can run right here. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. He might want another play. Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. A strike downfield. And they make the connection, and he's got it at the 10-yard line, set up with a red zone opportunity. This offense has been running wild in the 1st half, but wait, they want more before they go to the locker room. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On the ground, going for the 1st down with the give to the tight end. And to the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. And with the extra point, we have a 28-17 ball game. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Oklahoma State, 28, Florida, 17.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but, man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum. Cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the 3rd quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Looking to throw. It's Bryant. Unloads to the wideout. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there. And the Gators will call on their punt team. He's got it. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's Meadows. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can stop the clock. And the Cowboys headed quickly to the line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Working the middle, it's complete. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Turning it on. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. Down to the 18-yard line. It's 1st and 10. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Makes the grab. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
Right, second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they...
Touchdown, Cowboys! Fired in from the red zone for the score. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
He'll return it. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll give it to the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Cowboys will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And he's going to bring it out. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive, Reese. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Gators have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed, he's got power, he's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game.
He's got it down the left side. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. The Gators moving quickly to the line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
The give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got some work to do on 2nd down after that last one. They need 13. Wide receiver going in motion. Dropping back, it's Bryant. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Just gets rid of it before the heat. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
All right, you've dug yourself a little bit of a hole offensively. You know you're going to have to throw it here in the second half. You're going to have to make sure, though, you do a better job up front with your pass pro. You got to keep your quarterback standing upright.
Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything there.
There he goes. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
Gain of 20.
Well, there's the offense trying to take advantage of this running back speed. I like the call. Hand off to the left, to the outside. Put him in space and let him go to work.
Trying to get behind the defense. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. So now it's second and long. Off the play fake. Finds his tight end. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Shotgun snap on third down. Finds the tight end. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. They get the conversion there. He used his size and nice moves to get past the chain.
And I like that. Third and short. Find the big fella, the soft hands, make a quick little move, make the completion, get the first down.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. From the gun, the ground game. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
Nice play by the defense, but now is a time they've got to be more consistent. They allowed this running back to go off in that first half, and moving forward now, they've got to try and take this running back away.
It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on third down. They punt it away on fourth down. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. The Gators sending the offense back to work. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. And the Gators now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
The trend continues for this offensive line from last week. They gave up 5 sacks last week. They've given up 4 today. The most important part of your offense is protecting that quarterback. They've got to do a better job.
Dropping back, it's Bryant. They'll run the screen. Breaks into the open. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. The Gators come to the line in the hurry-up.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
It's complete to the right. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
And this offense, man, they're in a tough spot, right? Like, the throws are coming. You're down. You need to make plays in the passing game, but you got to protect your quarterback better. This defense, they've got their ears pinned back. You got to do something about it.
Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Running to the left. Fights off a defender. Past the first down marker and still running. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Wide open downfield. Out of bounds, right at the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. That big play flipped the field. Now they go to work from just outside the red zone. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete. Pistols firing, touchdown Cowboys. And the beatdown has ensued. If this dude were a kitchen knife, you would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no...
And the ball is loose on the return. It's recovered by the kicking team, and they get the ball right back.
Because of the big collisions on kickoff team, you don't see a lot of that in practice. You don't do that because you don't want to get each other hurt. A lot of open field, big collisions, big forced fumble, big momentum play created.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Toss to the outside. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Operating in the red zone here on second down. From the gun, running back gets the give. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. He's looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. Quick strike through the air for the score. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just... he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. To the air, it's Bryant. Setting up the screen. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Behind the chains now on second and long. From the gun, running back on the move. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The Gators come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. They'll move the wide receiver. On fourth down, looking for the completion. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs. They'll try the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. It'll be third and long. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Brought down at the 37-yard line, and this defense denies them on third down. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. To give it enough body English, but he missed it. And they missed a field goal, so something has gone wrong today. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
When you hear about it all the time in football, go for it, be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You can see it on the sideline, so let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Gators are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
At this point in the game in the 4th quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Right on the money. He will not get it. A 4th down stop for this defense as they try to salt this one away. The inside handoff. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Now the play fake. Quickly to the tight end.
I know it's something we take for granted, guys, but Q did a great job there with the play-action fake. He really took his time and sold it. And that's what froze the linebackers in the 2nd level of the defense to help make that completion a whole lot easier.
Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them. And it's no good. Well, they missed the field goal. That's about the only thing that hasn't gone their way in this one. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They have a 1st down at the 41-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Quick completion on the out route. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Got some of the work done on 1st down. Let's see what they have on 2nd down. They'll leave it with him. Nice move to pick up yardage. They worked that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. The Gators come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Fires to the big fella. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. The Gators line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Absolutely center cut. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. USF sparkled today in a dominant road win. In fact, by the 4th quarter, it almost felt like this game was being played in Tampa. That's how much they took that crowd out of it. Never a dull moment when it comes to football in the Fun Belt, and that certainly held true again today.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. With the clock running, this should be the final play.